her New Orleans hat on. That means she gonna read tonight, y'all.
I don't know what. We prosecutor. I had to get my spectacles, y'all.
Hey, do y'all see me in the prosecutor? Y'all see us in our red and black tonight? We even do it like that? She got the red glasses. I got the black. She got the red, black.
Yeah, you know that's how the air signs get down. That's how we get down.
All right, you see it. That's all I'm saying.
I must be a bad air sign then, because I'm in blue.
Oh. She is a Libra, but you did say you had kind of just woke up, so you threw your cardigan on.
Yeah, this is also true. I took me a nap.
Well, the only thing I got on black is my robe in these shorts that I have on.
That's right.
But with that everyone. I am so nervous about tonight, Jesus. With that being said, prosecuting attorney, are you ready with your opening statements against one Miss Krishan Rock?
Okay. Hello, esteemed jurors. Hello, judge. Hello, expert witness. Hello, my defense attorney. Today, I am here to prosecute no other than Krishan Rock. She is being charged with running around with no sense, being cuckoo, being a little crazy, creaming out the cooch, and also she's being charged for missing a tooth and letting her baby hang loose in Walmart. She's also being charged with having her child around the world in in only 2 days. This woman needs to be taken off the streets. She needs to be stopped. And I am depending on you, my lovely jurors. Y'all all look so beautiful tonight. And I am definitely counting on you guys to, send justice. Justice needs to be served. Krishan needs to be taken off the streets. She has recently sat down with none other than Jason Lee, and she tried to expose several things that also incriminated herself. This woman is being charged with being a tramp, lying, saying that she loves Blueface when really she was only out for the bag. This woman plotted, schemed, and scams her way into the Blue Girls Club. Not only to try to hinder these other loving women's chances to get with Blueface. She had her plan already in motion, guys. I mean, this woman is from the streets of Baltimore. She was scamming from birth. You saw her mother. You know what happened. This woman was out to get it. She was out to come up by any means necessary. It was no hold bar. She did not care. She used Blueface, and frankly, she used us, the audience. She depended on our concern, our care, our natural knack to be loving people. This woman pulled on our heartstrings. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot let her get away with this. She needs to be stopped. And now she has brought a baby into this picture. No, we cannot let this go on. Save the children. I implore you guys, please, please find her guilty and get her and that missing tooth off the streets. I rest my case.
Whew. Now we being implored. With that being said, peace to Mattel. Go ahead and hand over them stamps, babe. You came in early and I had spoke. I didn't even know you wasn't still in the chat. But since you announced that you was late and that you had the stamps, then yes, you are going to be fine. 433 quadrillion, 245 trillion, 287 million. $1,137.99. And you know we like all shiny pennies, but in your case, it's all going to the food stamp people. to the Sam so we can rack up for the court. Okay, hey Christine, how you doing, my love? We see you in here, but you are also late. Now I'm gonna go ahead because one of my happiest times upon me, the season of Thanksgiving, and I'm only gonna find you $500 quadrillion and 99 cents. I took it easy on you. Hello, Lemons Make Lemonade 51. How are you? Welcome to Night Court. Now, this is my first time seeing you in here. We are streaming on 4 channels. Please make sure you like on all 4 channels. We would greatly appreciate it. Since it's your first time at court, I'll go ahead and fine you with the first timer's fee of $336.99, and we like shiny pennies. Okay, we don't want the extra dollar, we want all shiny pennies. And the way you pay your fine to the court is by liking the videos on all channels. Let me see if anybody else came in here. Hey, Vintage 1970. How are you, my love? Oh, you have come in and you were also late. Let me go ahead and find you. Okay, I find you to $713 million and 19 cents. I'm gonna give you 19 cents, but it always have to have a 9. Remember, we like shiny pennies. If you show up with rusty pennies, we will make you give us 99 shiny pennies. Thank you so much. It was somebody else. Hey, Cleopatra Pender, how are you?
Hey,
yes,
Cleo.
you are late.
Hello.
And yes, it is a fine. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and find you. What am I gonna find you? $987 trillion and 99 cents, and you owe the court a case of Hennessy, 1 case of Crown, 1 case of Crown Royal, and 1 case of Crown Peach, along with 1 case of Don Julio. Okay, 1 case of Seagram's Gin Dry, because some people like that. Okay, and then should we give them the Casamigos? We're going to go ahead and give y'all a case of Casamigos. Thank you so much, Cleopatra Pender. Thank you so much for the super chat, Christine Lambert. We greatly appreciate it. Come on, you love that brown juice. There goes your Christmas, girl. You should have been on time for court. But in court, we will have a deluxe buffet for y'all when we have Christmas court. Okay, we will have a deluxe buffet. We may even have a little games.
You see,
so if I was y'all, I would brush up on.
I have to get the emergency ice.
No, not the emergency ice. If I was y'all, I would brush up on our night court special, because who knows? The Christmas night court could be running clips, and you guessing which episode that was from. Who knows what you'll get? But with that being said, defense attorney, are you ready to defend your client?
Yes, I am. Hopefully my computer don't go crazy. But yes, I am.
I hope so. Oh, I do want to address this. Thank you so much again for the super chat, Christine Lambert. Crown at Royal, Apple, or Peach. What about Paul Masson? Paul and his son are not allowed in the court. No, you can donate.
Why she mentioned
Paul
Mason?
Use your super chat.
That literally Paul Mason, yes. Because I used to drink that all the time.
Take your super chats. Thank you, and your fines that you have paid to the court, and have Paul and his son for you and whoever you would like to share with.
Leave Paul out of this.
Yeah, me and Paul had a special relationship too.
Me and Paul.
I don't know Paul, and that's all.
And I have tried the apple and the peach of the Crown.
Paul got people cursed out.
I drank those, but I can't drink them no more. They're just too sweet, and it just doesn't do anything for me. Back to my client, the one, the only, Krishan Eugenia Malone. Okay, my client, Krishan Eugenia. You better get it right.
Her middle name, Eugenia. Hold on. Her middle name is Eugenia.
It's Eugenia.
I can see why she's so angry.
Very.
Ooh, that is a.
I know I don't get y'all when I put that middle name out on her. Because Krishan, I like Krishan. Krishan is like that name up. Yeah, that Eugenia. Malone? Yeah, we okay. All right.
She didn't even dig it up. It was dunging up.
Honey.
I find myself. Oh Lord, now
I
you
find her
do.
mother.
Find her mama and the judge.
Her mama, her daddy, and the judge.
Okay. So my client, Krishan Eugenia Malone, she is a fine woman.
Mm.
She has been given a bad rap. My client sings. She's an artist. She's an entertainer, and she dabbles in reality TV, and she just really gets a bad rap for the things that she does on reality TV, because we all know reality TV is not reality. So, and as far as her tooth is concerned, she's a trendsetter. There's a lot of people out here now don't want that one. They only want one front tooth, not two. They want one. And I'm gonna tell you why they want that just that one. Because when you are eating those policies and you pop them policies and you ain't gotta open your mouth to do, you just right through that space. Watch. You guys watch. She's a trendsetter with that one tooth that's missing. Y'all just watch. Y'all mark my words. She's gonna be on Shark Tank. Y'all see? I don't even want to give y'all that. She's gonna be on Shark Tank. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. Anywho, I'm actually thinking about getting rid of mine because they're just, because mine are straight. I think one. I think the one. I think I'm gonna have just the one too. She got me sold, and I'll eat policies though. She got me sold. But anyway, my client is not guilty of being nothing but an upstanding citizen and a great, might I add, a great mother. First time mother. Okay, we all can't be first time mothers. She is one, and sure, she's been holding her baby like a baby doll because that's all she's ever done. She's never been a mother. So, she's learning. She's on the learning curve. Okay. And what you guys don't know is she has a little mental problem. And no disrespect to anybody with mental incapacity, that are however you say the word, when you just don't have it all. She's one of those people, and we don't treat her any different. We don't treat her any different. We just have to coach in the moment. When the baby's head is back here, we just tell her, we pick it up. We just help her hold the neck. You just hold the neck, hold the head. That's all. Easy fix. She can put her tooth back in and pull it out. It's easy fix. I don't understand why my client is here in the courtroom. I really don't. She has a baby father that is trash. Trash. And there's no getting away from it. So she's a victim, okay? And I will prove to you today. I will prove to you guys today that Krishan Eugenia Malone is a victim. Defense arrest right now.
And with that being said, just want to acknowledge Christina Lambert again. Thank you so much for the super chat. Paul Masson, VSOP, the best. Y'all gorgeous queens. Okay, with your VSOP, we gonna light some candles tonight. Shout out to K Michelle. Thank you. The court will keep this donation in on record for your next fine. We will deduct this should you get another fine. Okay, the prosecuting attorney has left.
Oh no, I'm right here. I just had a delivery at my door, so I was just getting my package.
Oh,
so what happened when people work from home?
God, being an attorney is so hard, and being a prosecutor, sometimes we get late FedEx packages to deal with this case. And so happened I just got one in to deal with this case. Actually, someone shipped the package over, and right now in the package is the baby, the damn baby. How I got the baby? How I got the baby?
Objection. She left her baby with the babysitter.
This child.
But that means the babysitter overnighted the baby to the prosecution.
That would be the babysitter's fault. That would not be my client.
Now I got $1 billion baby.
But why would say it was your client's fault?
You know, you
Because you
can't
left your child with
well,
somebody who's trustworthy.
Can you please tell the court what does the label says that the baby came in?
I don't even want to tell you what the label. I think Blueface sent the baby. I don't even want to tell you what the label says. I don't want to tell you, but all I know, this is a precious child that deserves everything in the world. Yes, this child is like a stamp. It's been all around, but it doesn't mean that it does not deserve love.
Thank you, Mills.
Oh my God, I dropped the baby.
Wait a minute, you dropped the Krishan. Calm down, Krishan.
Thank you,
Oh,
baby.
She's about to whip my ass. I'm sorry. I got the baby, but
well, she sent the baby in a Burberry blanket.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't
Oh,
even.
her baby's $1 billion baby. Her baby's $1 billion baby.
I've been drinking.
Thank you, Bims, for the super chat. We appreciate you. Krishan meant to FedEx the tooth. Maybe so.
It could have been a tooth in it. It's extra stuff in it. She didn't send a bottle, but she sent the wristband. I'm gonna lay the baby down because this is $1 billion baby. Damn it.
Yes.
It is now your turn to present your case.
Yes. As you can see, jurors, the baby is here with me now. This goes to show that this woman is just unfit. She's an unfit parent. She's an unfit woman. And she also has an unfit coochie, which she is trying to impregnate at this time. This woman comes on our internet screen by way of Beyonce. Beyonce allows her, and by the way, Beyonce is my third cousin from the left. Beyonce allows her to come on her internet and perform. But this woman is not grateful. She doesn't bow down, bitch. She gets on here and makes a fool of us. She sucks us in every time with her sob story. Ooh, me and Blue is through. Well, we know it ain't true. I think Blueface could sign me to MILF Music. But Krishan needs to go down for this. You guys need to find her guilty. This woman is out of control. This woman is lying. She is lying and saying that she is a child of God when we know for sure this is nothing but the devil's work. This could be nothing of God. God would not put her down here to try to have a baby without a tooth. I didn't see that in none of the songs. And I read it. No, toothless mother was not of the glory. It was not of God. That is nothing but out of the devil's booty hole. This woman is wicked. And she needs to be taken down. And that's all I have to say. Krishan needs to be taken down. I am sure my opposing counsel can only agree that this woman needs at least 6 to 7 years in prison without visitation rights, without a chance to see Blue. We need to let her go and be through. We want her gone off our internet and off our screens now. And the only one that can do this and get this accomplished is you, jurors. Please, we're depending on you to save the internet streets. I rest my case.
Defense attorney, are you ready with your case?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry to disappoint you and disagree with you, co-counsel, but no, my client is not any of those things you just said. My client is, like I said earlier, upstanding citizen. And you mentioned church, right?
Yes.
Okay. She did put a lump sum of money, a lump sum of money in her church. So for you to say that she's not a woman of God I have proof that she is. And then as far as you saying you have her child, come now. We know we left the baby with the babysitter.
See, this is how
Now,
you have
if this babysitter, what we're gonna have to do is bring the babysitter to the court, because that means she shipped this baby. And it's gonna take all of me to keep Krishan from whooping this lady's behind and bringing her out of character, as everyone likes to do. Because, like I said earlier, she's the victim. She had a hard life. Her mom was on drugs. It's there's generational curses here. And like I said before, she's the victim. That's why her and Blue is always getting into it, because she's the victim. She's been having to fight her baby's father for how long now? And we all seen it. Not only that, who is not going to go mental after I have a kid? My client has her kid, and her baby father goes and engages to his other kid's mother. That is enough to make any woman go crazy. That is enough to make any woman go crazy.
I object.
Excuse me. Before we get to your objection, I do need to thank Christine Lambert once again. She is so generously donated to the court tonight. Did she send the baby's new mixtape duet with Blue Girl?
She might have, if she's being a good mother, because a good babysitter, but we don't know because she's coming to trial. We're bringing her on to trial.
And we have another super chat from Mims. Thank you so much, Mims. Salsa Santana also came out the devil.
Booty out. Booty out. See, this is why I had to thank you again.
Thank you again for the super chat. Mims Krishan had left the baby with Tokyo Tony. Lock her up. Lock her up immediately.
That's hearsay, Your Honor. That's hearsay. Hey, Janet.
Hey, Janet.
That's hearsay. Not admissible in court. Not admissible in court.
Jalen was with Blueface first. If you steal my man and I steal him back, and he gets engaged to me,
she can have him. It still makes my client a basket case. It does. She has feelings, and even more feelings that her tooth is gone. So yes, she has feelings, real ones. Okay, my client is not guilty. She is trying to be the best she can be. She is trying to be the best mom, but the internet keeps coming for her. She's trying to be the best mother, and her baby father keeps coming for her. She's trying to be the best mother, and the baby Blue's mother comes for her. She doesn't get no rest. She had to go all the way to Baltimore to go get a piece of mind. My client is a victim. There's nothing you have proven that says that she needs to go to jail. Do she need to go maybe to a mental hospital?
How do we know she went to Baltimore to get a piece of mind?
Because that's where she's from, and that's where she went.
She could have got a piece of peen at the rate she was going. We have evidence with this Jason Lee interview that Krishan is not as innocent as she portrays. This woman is a tramp. This woman is a
Objection. That's her opinion.
We will not defame the lady.
She will not defame herself. She has been defaming herself for about a year now.
That is the problem, Mims. That is the problem. Somebody need to keep them apart.
She has been defaming herself. This is wicked attraction. This is like that ID channel show that I ever so much love, Wicked Attraction. When Blue and Krishan comes through, things is chaotic. This is not good.
That
And it's
still makes her a victim, does not make her guilty.
she's a
So
woman.
jurors within the sound of my voice, please do not send Krishan Eugenia Malone to jail.
Are
She
you
needs
deep?
help. She
She's
needs help.
here alone for the
And the
middle.
worst, she needs to be sent to a dentist or orthodontist.
Oh, I have breaking news. Breaking news. She has
Uh-oh.
her tooth. Breaking news. They said that the people say that she got her tooth. This woman was a fraud from the beginning. It was so easy for her to get this tooth, but she was running around here toothless. She was trying to play on our emotions. Like I said, this woman is a scam artist. She's a scammer, y'all.
She's not on trial for being a scammer.
Oh,
All I'm saying is she's a victim, and please do not send my client to jail. If anything, send her to the dentist, send her to the orthodontist, send her to a doctor. But she does not deserve to be in jail. She is a new mother and she's learning the ropes. Please. She throws her mercy on to the court. Jurors, please do not send this innocent woman to jail. Arrest.
Expert witness, do you have any evidence to present?
I do. I'm neither on the side of the prosecution or the defense. I just want to say what I have, because there's too much. First and foremost, hello court. It's been a week since I've seen you, or two. No, it's been a week. It's been a week since I've seen you. It's good to see everyone. I hope y'all have liked the video on all platforms circulating around. I hope you did. I hope you're subscribed to everyone up here. I hope you are. And please don't mix your liquor because nobody has time for that tonight. First and foremost, one for Sean Eugenia, which I can understand why she's just a little bit upset with life because that is the ugly middle name, and I guarantee she was probably made fun of in school for it. It's probably where she started fighting. One Krishan Eugenia Malone. First and foremost, she's on that show on Zeus called Baddies East or Multiple Baddies. She sent her sister to fight all the people for her while she was pregnant. She set it up for her sister to not only go after the chin, aka Natalie Nunn. She did that while pregnant and all. I will drag you pregnant and all, said one Monique Samuels. Yes, that's what Krishan Eugenia Malone said, but she said, I'm not going to drag you pregnant at all. I'm going to have somebody else do it while I stand by and watch. Oh, okay. Well, hit him one more time and kick him one more good time for me. Moving on. She would then send her friends to jump her own sister that she had, put her sister off on people to, fight, jump, kick, scratch, punch, pull hair, all that great stuff. She would then send two of her friends to jump her sister. Some say it's because her sister was getting too much shine, and some say it's because she felt like her sister was disrespecting her and needed to be put back in her place. So she sent her friends to jump her sister while her sister was highly inebriated from a night out on the club. She had her friend slash sister jump with Vicky, that is the Caucasian girl who likes to put on a black scent and, say she's from Zone 6. I don't know where Zone 6 is. I don't want to go there. No disrespect to the people. But she sent somebody to jump that girl, and all that girl was preaching was the word of the Lord she follows. I don't know if my Lord is the same Lord as hers, but the Lord she follows, she sent the girl to, pop her a couple times. Now, the girl was holding on. I saw it. She pulled out her tooth. Go back to the tooth, please. She pulled out her tooth at the behest of one Blueface. She originally lost that tooth fighting the first mother of his children or child. I don't know how many kids he has. I don't know that man. But she lost that tooth on that OnlyFans Bad Girls Club show fighting the first baby mother. She then got her tooth fixed and had him printed on the tooth. And because he didn't like it and wanted her to be without a tooth, she pulled the tooth out, screws and all that dental work and all that money down the drain. How dreadful. She made the stupidest decision you could ever make on the face of the planet on the earth, and she got his face tattooed on her neck. And after she got his face tattooed on her neck, she then went on to fight his mother and his sister. Now, I did send that to the court if that could be brought up too. She went on to fight his mother and his sister as he stood by. As you can see, she's dragging the mother, and she had already gotten the sister. He's standing there, and during that time, it was a whole melee because he put hands on his stepfather as well. Mm-hmm. Now she did say he did put Blueface did put hands on her. She then took it back and blamed herself. It was also said that, she allegedly punched him in the face, but then he said that didn't happen and she said that didn't happen either. So it's a lot of, some happen and it gets taken back. I'm confused. I don't know what it is. It's weird. Hold on. Well, once, like I said, I'm neither on the side of the prosecution or the defense. I'm just saying my evidence and let that be that. She feels like she has to do everything on her own as a mother because she doesn't want anyone who she's taken help from to use that against her, as it's been seen that the baby father, aka Blueface, aka I don't know that man's real name, takes it upon himself to go online and drag her by the teeth that she does have and call her bad mother. She allowed one Summer Walker to get her, to cook her goose to get her upset. Cause Summer was up there impersonating her over the Walmart picture. If you could bring that up. The only thing I said was the carrier was too small. I do understand a new mother not having people around that she could trust to, go and do stuff with her. And when she got to run out and do stuff, I just said the carrier was too small for the baby. Well, the baby was too small for the carrier. She needed a smaller carrier for the baby, or like the little chest wrap thing where the baby is, strapped to your chest and you just wrap the baby around you. Yeah, she could did that, but she allowed Summer Walker to get at her and upset her and make her feel some type of way. And Summer said it wasn't made to do nothing; it was just a joke. And she's laughed at all her baby fathers, baby mothers joking about her. And I said all she had to do was post a picture of a jar of honey, and what got added Summer and got her all the way together, because we have yet to forget that you almost took your child up out of here because you was feeding the baby hemp seeds, no, chia seeds, hemp milk, and raw honey. Um, and you can't give babies raw honey. They have to be a certain age to get raw honey because they can't digest raw honey. So I don't understand why she allowed Summer Walker to get her goose like that. But hey, that stuff happens. And she's currently, I don't know if she's still doing the live stream 7 days in jail with the Twitch streamer Kai, which she up in there. She didn't wear Fashion Nova up in the jail. She had to be checked about bringing McDonald's up in the it was not a jail. It's a prison. It's a prison. Live streaming from a prison. Yeah, that's currently happening. She did an interview with Jason Lee. That's an infraction in itself, because I don't understand why people sit down with Jason Lee, but go off, I guess. And finally, a way to stop interaction with Blueface is to cut him off completely. And seeing as she said and showed messages in her interview with Jason Lee of him talking about the Twitch streamer Kai, you're going to continue to talk to him. So this is going to be a continuous cycle. That is all I have for today.
And then now we go to the prosecution for your closing statement.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry, I was eating orange slice. It was delicious. In close, I would like to say this woman needs to be thrown in prison for the simple fact she's an idiot. She's a damn idiot. She's sitting there spreading it low and wide for Blueface when he doesn't even acknowledge their alleged child together. What kind of woman are you? You would invite the man into your bed when he doesn't even acknowledge your child. A fool. So for nothing less, we need to take this woman down. if not to shame her, but to teach her a lesson. You see, these young ladies nowadays are getting out of control and they need to be reeled back in. And you know who I blame? I blame all of us trying to be so understanding, trying to be so inclusive, us saying, oh, don't shame. That's slut shaming. You're shaming someone. No, they need to be shamed. Because if they wasn't shamed, a lot of this mess wouldn't have been happening. This child wouldn't have been in danger, Molly. If we had shamed her earlier.
Ghost.
So I would advise
Danger, Molly.
this baby's in danger.
You danger, girl.
If this woman is walking around with the dirty wristbands that she had from the hospital 2 months ago and has not, and then says she's going to get them iced out and blanked out. A fool. She needs to be taken off the street. She needs to be stopped. And now you have the power. Ladies and gentlemen, the power is in your hands. You already missed the ball with the last election. Let's not miss the ball with Krishan. Let's lock her up.
Let's
And I
let
rest,
it go that you lost for Jada.
I rest my case. She needs to be locked up immediately. And actually, I brought a little parting gift for her. I used them last week, but don't worry. She needs to be locked up.
Lord, not the handcuffs.
Jesus.
Not the handcuffs. Oh my God. And with that being said, I do want to acknowledge a few people. Candy, you was late. I add on to your sentence at the women's prison of 50 year sentence. Okay, you will be there for 50 years. The only guards you will come in contact with are women guards. Okay, and next week you can only have the potato salad that will be left.
We can't do that. We can't do that to him. You gave him too much. You gave him too much.
We can't. No, I didn't, because he keeps
Too much.
Christine Lambert, want to thank you again for the super chat. We greatly appreciate it. Krishan is in danger, girl. Yes, she is. I saw somebody else come up in here. Ray Bay, girl, you is fine, girl. You is fine. I find you 5,344,189,213,000, and of course, 99 cents in shiny pennies. And yes, we do have them in the house.
And Natty too.
Ain't Natty
was at work.
Late. I understand you was late for work, but we send all notifications to your job.
We appreciate you being here, though.
We have sent all notifications to your job that you had jury duty on tonight. So you are fined $4 quadrillion and 99 cents. Thank you so much. Please make sure you like on all 4 channels, as we are streaming on all 4 of our platforms. That is how you pay your fine. Subscribe and hit that notification button, and your fine will be paid. Thank you so much. What Tasha say? You ain't got it, girl. You better make a t-shirt.
I got it.
You better make a t-shirt. Defense attorney, are you ready with your closing statements?
Yes.
Get that t-shirt.
Jurors, please, if you have a heart, if you have a soul, please make this decision wisely. We all made mistakes. No one in here is perfect. She is young and willing to do the work that she needs to do in order to be an upstanding citizen. That's why she is back in church. That's why she is not with Blue. And that's why she has her tooth back in. She is tired of the stigma that has been put on her of spreading her legs wide and everywhere. She doesn't want to be known for that. She doesn't want to be known for popping off and hitting folk and sending folk to hit other people. She don't want to be known for that. Those days are behind her. Those days are far behind her. She is raising her son to the best of her ability. She might need some parenting classes. Like I said, a dentist. Maybe she can get a permanent tooth there so she doesn't have to screw it. I don't know. But what I do know is she's a victim and she should be treated as such. She does not need to go to jail. There's no room in jail. And that is not even the solution. That baby cannot be away from his mother. That's Junior. Junior can't be away from his mama. Little Krishan can't be away from his mama. If y'all send her to jail, he will be away from her baby. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. I know the jurors have a heart. I know they do. And with that heart, I believe you guys know that she needs help and jail is not the place for her. Defense rests.
And with that being said, we're going to send this case to the jury box. Jury, if you vote guilty, please put a 1 in the chat. For not guilty, please put a 2. Please put a 1 in the chat for guilty. Please put a 2 in the chat for not guilty. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Boom, 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 boom. You put a 1 in the chat for guilty. You put a 2 in the chat for not guilty.
Guilty. Send her to prison, y'all.
Okay, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kimmy, stop trying to influence Mim's vote. 7 not guilty.
Wait a minute. I know.
Yes, you do. You see it. You freaking see it. Take them horns off. Take them horns off, lady. Take them horns off.
You can only vote once, so that is 1 guilty.
That's right, Bill.
You can only vote once, anonymous. Oh, God, I wanted to sentence her. The jury has voted.
You both have guilty. Welcome to Vegas, baby.
The jury has voted her not
Every time
guilty.
I drink, I hear Jocelyn. I swear. I hear Jocelyn like secretly playing in my head every time I have a drink. Like,
that it still may happen.
Every time, like,
there is no stalemate.
I want to write.
I want to write.
They found not guilty.
Whoever
Not
anonymous
guilty.
is can stop putting 2 in the chat because your vote only counts once.
God, I can't believe y'all felt. You know what? A lot of y'all have a
Y'all
heart.
are a menace to society. This is the reason
They
why.
just told me her middle name is Eugenia. What is wrong with y'all?
Girl, when you said Eugenia, I was not.
That's what got him. That's what got him.
I was not.
You gotta play on the heartstrings,
that.
baby. You gotta play on the heartstrings.
See, you gotta be stern. See, this is why it's this the sexy red is out here making dry coochie sex tapes. Because I blame y'all. I blame everybody who put a 2 in that chat. That's who I blame, because y'all not addressing the people and holding them accountable and finding them guilty when they need to be found guilty. She is not a victim. That woman is just as guilty as that missing tooth. She is guilty, guilty, guilty. When you put a carrier on a baby, it comes with instructions. Your child should not have been hanging out head first at the Walmart. You should not be telling people that they need to call you or inbox you because you put everything out there. So I'm going to address it where you put it. You put it on the internet for everybody to see. That's when we're going to address it. And this woman is guilty, and I don't give a damn about your vote saying that she's not guilty. This woman is guilty, and she's still going to prison.
I mean, technically speaking, she's already there.
Oh, I forgot. She is in jail with Kai and them.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think that that's enough prison
Wait,
time?
she
I
is?
want her to do
She
more.
is?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I told you
Yeah,
I don't really talk like
she's in
that.
the live stream reading a book she wrote that God loves Krishan. And she's out there ordering McDonald's. They're shooting people. They're drinking out of baby bottles. That's probably Junior's
What?
baby bottle that they're drinking out of. It's a lot going on, and it's disgusting. And you know who I blame? Everyone who voted not guilty.
You should have presented. You should need to
Why
blame
do you
yourself
why do you
because
know she
you
was
should
in
have
jail right now?
presented that in
You
court.
should have been like, she
But
stay
you know,
there.
you see, because I had to think, this was like off the cusp, but still, everybody
Yes, it
fine.
was.
Everybody say sorry. Everybody's gonna be sorry for Krishan. Oh, she's so, But we need to really hold her accountable because this is
She's a
disgusting
mess.
behavior.
No, seriously, she's a mess. I ain't. Yeah. All I'm saying is she needs some help. I don't know if jail would be the right thing for her, but she definitely needs she needs some people in the corner that really care.
Classes. Because honestly, now the stuff is flowing to me because I've been drinking. So now my memory comes back when I drink. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, it does. This
No, I
woman
believe you.
is out of control. Like, it's really disgusting what she's doing. She's sitting on this live stream and she's out there like, where is your child? And then she's saying that she admittedly had intercourse right after her giving birth and that it was like really nasty. And you're saying you want to have 12 kids and you want to have all these children when the
You know
first
why?
one,
That's another thing. She got 11 brothers and sisters. She's part of 11 kids. I was
but
like,
and a
my
lot of
God.
things that she's a part of that contribute to the way that she is today. Because a lot of the things, like, as like women, we be like, how much can you take? Like, because we feel
Man.
sorry for her because we are women and we understand like when a man breaks your heart and stuff like that. So she pulls on her heartstrings in that way. But at the same time, in the surface, like I do feel sorry for her, realistically, and I do think she needs a lot of counseling because when you're raised in certain households and you're used to dealing with disappointment from people that you love and that you have no other choice to depend on the disappointment, because if it's your mother that's always disappointing you, you have no other choice but to love your mother, especially when you're young, because this is the person that provides for me, but she's going to be disappointing to me. And so I know this is what to expect in life. So I think that's a lot of the reason why she still stays behind, even though this Blueface disappointed her. It reminds her of home. He is her home. And she has said that before. And when she said that, it became very poignant to me because, I'm like, that was a really impactful statement. This man is my home. And I do agree, like that man is her home because he is what she's used to. She's used to people that she loves disappointing her, and for her to give them unconditional love because this is my family. I cannot turn my back on them because they did look out for me at one point, So this is a lot, and I do believe she needs counseling. Even though we like to have fun here, but that is a serious matter.
She needs a serious therapist.
Yeah, that's like we joke and we like to have fun, but it is a serious matter, and like I don't condone anything that she's doing because like you brought a child into this. This is serious. Like even DJ Academics, like, is the baby real? Like that baby ain't digital. That baby is real. Like that's you think the child is real because of all the mess, and you just pray for the baby. Like may God be with them. May God looks out for babies and fools, and it's a fool and a baby there. So God is in the mix.
Thank you, my love, 7829D for the Cash App. I appreciate it. I just want to say this. I know, we do this in fun, like, and laughing and joking, but we do also want to bring a serious side to it. And I wish I was a real judge because I was sentenced her to like 3 years on the island with just her and Auntie Iyanla.
Yeah.
And somebody to help her teach her how to take care of the baby, and how to take care of herself. Because the truth of the matter is, everybody wants her to be a better mother. Which she has the potential. She could be a really good mother, but she needs to take some time and nurture herself, learn how to love herself. How can you give untarnished love or untoxic love if all you know is toxicity? She needs to clean out of her insides on her own. You know what I'm saying? And now she has a baby that she has to take care of, which, you can't leave your baby for that amount of time. Well, I mean, you could. And some people have made that decision because that was the best decision for their child. Not saying that is the best decision for her, but whatever it is. But I know I'm tired of hearing it. I want AT&T, T-Mobile, Boost, Verizon. If Sprint's still out there somewhere, Comcast, and whoever else, Metro PCS. Who else? I want all the cell towers, all the internet towers. I just want them to disconnect. And I want her, the baby daddy, the fiance, baby slash baby mama, and the grandma. I want nobody connected to
Woo.
them
Or
service to
Lisa.
work.
Mm-mm.
I want nobody
Pause real
service.
quick.
I
Can you
want
pause
nobody
real quick?
service to work. Like they don't need to be on the internet, but they've cornered the market on the
Yes.
internet because at this point people just watching to complain about
Clickbait.
them,
It's
or
just
they
clickbait.
watching, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, or they watching to go back and forth over two people who are very much given degenerate behavior, who's never gonna leave each other alone. He's gonna continue to dog her in public until Jaden gets mad, and then she ain't gonna give the ring back. She gonna still be the fiance. Then he gonna be over there all on Krishan Jock till she make him mad in the way that he. Now I'm gonna run back to Jaden. The girls need to stop letting them essentially be a ping pong ball between them two.
Yeah,
I
because
mean, also,
it's certainly the women. Because even with because a lot of people, I see a lot of people getting on Janet as well and stating that oh, how she doesn't let Blueface see his baby or whatever like that. Such and such and such. You like people gotta be realistic. If we live in a real world, like maybe in a perfect world that would be true or whatever like that. But girl, you have to still realize that she was with him before. If I was with a man and you go out and have a baby and this girl knew that you were with me, Gabrielle Union, all I gotta say is Gabrielle Union, because either that baby is non-existent or I'm non-existent. Which one is it? And I'm sorry. Oh well, and that's just routine. You go out and creep on me and I take you back, that baby, that baby. I'm sorry.
Go up a little bit more, Nola. Go up to Janet. We just want to say happy birthday to her. She said good night to all of
Happy
us. She's
birthday.
celebrating her
Happy
birthday.
Birthday,
So,
Janet!
and hopefully you're feeling alive. If not, I'm sure we love you, Janet. You support us every time. Like Janet, we love you. I love you. You like one of my biggest supporters, other than my family, like Mace, Ranty. People in the chat, like Janet's really one of my biggest supporters. I love her so much.
Yes.
So have a happy birthday, Scorpio. Happy birthday. Oh shoot.
Let's Janet show up. Janet Janet show up.
Yes.
If I do a live and it's over with, I'll get a notification with Janet be like, "Hey girl."
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yep. Janet be like, "Hey girl."
Yes.
Yes.
It could be something short. It could be something short. I'm just announcing something on the community tab. She makes sure she over there, showing love. So happy birthday, Janet. I would sing, but I don't have them vocal capabilities. But happy birthday.
We love you, girl. We love you. Hey, DeQuasia, I'm glad you made it.
Hey, DeQuasia.
Hey, tell Nija, girl. Glad you guys made it, even though y'all about to get fined. But thank y'all for listening.
I hope that girl gets some help though,
I do too. We praying that she does
change when she's willing to change, and it's a sad situation. And I just feel more, and it's like I have to turn away and not watch because now that baby's involved, and so now it makes it real. Like before, everything was funny and laughs and jokes when the adults are involved. Now when that baby's real, so like to even see her with that baby and to see her with them headphones on that baby head is not even hard yet. That baby's gonna have headphone imprints in his damn head. Like the baby,
You're welcome. She's still here. You're welcome, Janet. She's still here. You're welcome. You're welcome. I hope it's the best birthday ever.
You're muted.
I'm muted.
No, the judge.
I hope you enjoy your birthday, Janet. No, I did not see that. And child, I saw that Gabrielle's supposed to be leaving Dwayne, but I don't know.
Did y'all hear that?
You don't see Gabrielle's side, baby. You don't see her side step, baby. You don't see that baby. Where's that baby that he creeped on her with his hand?
I'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it.
That baby ain't nowhere in the picture because she don't want that kid around. Probably. Who does? And like, if Jada's entitled to not want to see that baby or not have that thing, no, I don't want to see that baby.
I just feel like this: if you choose to stay with the man, then you at some point you have to accept the child because it's not the child's fault.
Not my problem.
You know what I'm saying? But for me, I just wouldn't stay with the man because I know that's not
Yeah,
every time,
that's why I was like,
that child
man.
come over. I wouldn't be mad at that child. I might be knocking him.
Oh no, I'm
upside
not
his
mad at the
head.
baby, but I don't want to be
I
around
wouldn't
you.
treat the child any kind
I'm
of
not
way. But
treating
me,
you no type of way because you're not going to be in my presence. Ain't no mixing and mingling. Ain't no mixing and mingling with the basket.
Oh shit.
Go on. And I said what I said.
I heard it loud and clearly. My
I
God.
heard it loud and clear too. Damn.
Mace, tell us how you really feel.
No, but it's true. It depends on the situation. It really
True.
depends on the
Agreed.
situation.
Agreed.
I have
I agree
children
with
or
that.
whatever that I would be in, but if it gets chaotic and stuff like that, look, I can't deal with it. You know I can't deal with it. I would speak to my husband. I would tell him like, look, I don't want it around me. Like me personally, I don't mind if you go see a child. You could go see a child whenever you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like go see a child, attend birthdays, whatever like that. I don't have a problem with that. But don't bring it to my doorstep. That's your problem, your boo-boo, you clean it out.
Yeah, I have a friend that I have a friend that is going that it went through this, and those are her exact sentiments, and she ain't playing with it.
Because it's true to me. Like I don't get like no. And it's not, it's like it depends on if the situation get like in my case, my situation got out of control and it got like really volatile. And so in order for me to stay out of prison, you keep it over there. And so you already know where I stand at. Like you know what I stand at. Either you want to be here with me and you know where I stand, or you can carry on because I understand that's your child. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I understand. But if you choose to stay, you know how I feel. Let's be clear. Because you ain't gonna never get no blurred lines with me. It's either gonna be black or white. Like I'm gonna tell you.
So you don't
We
care.
know that
So
Gemini
you're
don't
not
play.
saying that the man can't be involved with their child.
No,
You're just saying you don't want the
I
child
don't
around
care
you.
if you're involved with your child. You could get the off-brand holidays like Halloween. You could get
Halloween. Don't
Halloween the off-brand. You saw Martell with his Fool La La with his girl. That's the only time the
That was a good one. That was a good one.
like Christmas and Thanksgiving is mine.
Don't do Halloween. You know what's an off-brand holiday? Thanksgiving.
No, Thanksgiving is mine because I like to cook. So that's like
Girl, don't you ever disrespect. The court finds you.
Oh,
The court finds you. Every dime that you ever get in your pocket for the rest of your life belongs to the court.
You know, it's all about
no, but like I don't mind. But like, no, my pet peeve is Christmas. And my husband does have outside children, well, outside younger child. Like his other son is older guy, so he's not, thing. But he does have. But I let him know up front. Christmas belongs to me. Thanksgiving belongs to me. New Year's Eve and New Year's Day belongs to me. And that's it. And ain't no mixing. And you can see them the day after or the off-brand holidays. So like maybe I allow you to fool la la on Easter, find an egg or two. But that's it.
So Easter belongs to you too.
Sometimes if it's like church involved, like, but if it's not any type of dignitary thing, you could go hunt for an egg.
So based off, first of all, don't call Halloween an off-brand holiday. Halloween is the best. So
it is the best, but it's not considered like a family holiday because you saw where Martell was at. So that was not a family holiday. You know what I'm saying?
Holiday. In other words, you're saying holidays that we get off work.
Yeah, like like real
like national holidays.
Like President's Day is a nice day to spend with your kids. Like President's Day, you get a
Labor Day, Memorial Day,
Labor Day, because you should be working. Like that's a job, and
Flag Day.
But basically, the main holidays: birthdays, Christmas.
Not Martin Luther King Day though. Not Martin Luther King Day. Martin Luther King Day
for me because that is my uncle.
Belong to you. I knew it did. I knew.
For me, I need Martin Luther King as well because Martin Luther King is my uncle. I was named for him. My name is Macine Latoya King. So then,
MLK. You got the MLK. I see you.
Because that is my uncle, and Legina King is my. All the Kings are related.
Okay,
girl.
I see it was Monique King. She used to be in the chat. So all the Kings are related.
Where is Marquita?
Oh, child, this is good. Yeah, she is. This is a savage. She don't play at all.
He can't even take an hour and go see the child open up their Christmas gifts.
She said the day after.
No, you could do that
What
the day
about Christmas
after.
Eve? Maybe Christmas Eve.
No,
Christmas
she
Eve.
said that's her day too.
Oh, both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day belong to you. Okay, so you want the 26th. They can have the 26th. Okay.
24th and the 20, I want the 24th and the 25th. They could get the 25th evening, maybe after 8, like after 8, after everything's settled and done. You may could get that because in that time I probably want to take a nap, so I'm going to be occupied. So you can go and have you know open a gift or two, and just be back by 12. Like I don't believe in sleeping outside the bed. If you sleep outside my bed, you sleep outside my house. No spending the night out. No.
That's an Arbor Day. Go
No,
right.
I don't believe like in a husband and a wife and like a man, like because there's certain things like I'm very conservative on certain levels. Like I don't even think a woman should work. Like I don't like why are women working? Who was this rabid feminist that came out and told women they should work? Like I'm very like
No, that comes down to broke men. Back way back when monogamy was not a thing. People had multiple husbands, multiple wives. As long as you could take care of everybody equally. If the first family had a McMansion and had servants, and you didn't have to worry about food, bills being paid, nothing else, then you had to take care of everybody else just the same. Broke people came in and couldn't do that. So boom, bigamy became a thing and monogamy became a thing. And it's just like,
I think monogamy been a thing, like because like I said, I don't mind like if I ever find out if I get into like a blue-faced Krishan situation without the baby and I know that my husband is sleeping with another woman, that hoe is moving in the house and helping me clean up. I am serious.
That's
like,
right. I know that's right.
I'm going to move in.
So you'll be a sister wife.
If I ever catch my husband, I'm gonna call this girl and let her know the deal, and I'm gonna be like, look, can you come? Like, what is your living situation? What is, you know, how much money you making? What job do you do? Or whatever, girl, because you have to work. I don't. But you will be working and you will come and take care of this house, you and him, because I'm getting tired anyway. I'm about to retire from, you know, like I'm about to retire anyway. So
you about to retire from housewiving?
yeah.
It's dreadful. It's horrible. It's hard.
She's a retired housewife, is what she is.
Because let's be clear, housewives do a lot of work.
We did.
Yeah, I work
Well,
hard.
I am a housewife, but not really. I have my own job. I mean, I'm self-employed, so for me, I feel like
no, I worked. You know,
I feel like I go.
But I said, but why do we have to? Like I said, women should not have to work. Like I said, I'm very concerned. If I believe women should belong. Women's place is in the house. That's just my overall. I don't think that women should be out like work. I believe you should be educated. You should be willing to work and able to work just in case anything happens. But I prefer like women to not like to be, like the first
overexert themselves working.
No, yeah, I think that they should be just home. Like you should be home. Like I don't believe in like all like even like
you like old fashioned days.
She basically what Mason's trying to say is
I love
if you don't have to work, you shouldn't have to work. You shouldn't have to work. If you want to work, that's
yeah.
fine.
Like you want to work, and that's something that you do want to do. You should be able to. I think as like women, we take care of the kids, and we're the nurturers of the house, and we're the first one on the fence, and we are the alpha and omegas of the world. Like I say, even like with the compare of trans women, like women, why are you even going back and forth? Like we are the alpha and the omegas. Like we deserve. Like, are you serious? Like especially Black women, like we are the creators of the universe. We deserve to just lay back and lounge. Like, let the man go out there hunt. That's what he's supposed to do. And men will appreciate you more when you allow them to hunt. Let me tell you something. Men do not want an independent woman. Those are lies. Destiny's Child was a lion. Neo, you see his head. He's lying. Like, they don't want that. They want to feel like you
they want to be a king of the castle.
Yeah, but you may be the head, but I'm the queen. But everything I say goes. But you don't even understand the power. That's when because my husband know he right now. If all I gotta do is do this. Like, are you serious? Like, it's you. What I say goes. It has to be.
Yeah,
girl, ain't that many men like that in the world, baby.
Because you have to be like,
I've been tricking my husband for years.
Everybody got to figure out who's the boss in a relationship. Like sometimes you're the man and I'm going to respect you as the man, but you may not be able to be equipped to do certain things that I'm able to do or whatever. And I may take the front street on negotiating and doing stuff like that and paying bills. And you hand me the money and I'll make sure the stuff works because you may not have the skills to do that. So that's how you have to find your footing in a relationship, and someone has to allow you to be leaders in certain situations. Like I know how to step back certain situation, and I'm going to tell you to step back in certain situations. Like I got this. I allow you to lead me. That's the difference. Women say like submissive. No, you're allowed to be submissive. Like you're allowing yourself to be submissive. Like we ain't no like Monique calling him daddy. Like none of that. You know, like none of that.
Candor said, "Where your whip at,
I
mate?"
will allow you to lead if you're capable of leadership. Like, but every man is not capable of leadership because, like, my husband's not capable of every type of leadership. Sometimes I have to step in and play that dominant role because you're not strong enough. But it's just true.
Listen, thank you for the love 78 29. Thank you for the cash app. I do appreciate it. Much appreciated, much obliged. I like a nice cash app this time of year. And guess where this is going? Straight to them Kahoot games. Yes, it will be.
I'm gonna say you already know. Every
Yeah,
time I cash app you, that's what it's for me.
You get the
Kahoot.
Kahoot.
Your
I'm
Kahoot.
gonna have to. I love that. I love the games.
Well, I'm off this week.
Oh,
I'm off this
Oh,
week.
I did vote though. I saw your Anne
Okay.
Marie, your thing. I voted.
Yeah, so it won't be this Wednesday coming up because I have to get ready for some work I have to do over the weekend. I set up a photo shoot, so I have to get ready for that. So I'll be back next week. So y'all got a full week to vote. I won't hear no complaining about y'all people not getting chosen. A full week.
I see A. Marie was winning. I said, wait a minute now. I like A. Marie.
With that being said, Mace done let us know she ain't keeping your turn. She don't want your turn by her. They gonna come see. They gonna get a visit.
No, but that's not the see. Let's be clear. I even had my stepson live with me. I took him in and had him live with me. Like it was altercations that caused me to feel the way I felt. But initially, if you have a child before me, like if you have a child, I'm very welcoming. I'm invite you in. I'm cooking for your kid. I'm you know what I'm saying I'm a nurturer. Like I'm a mama by thing. Like I'm like a mammy. Like you know what I'm saying. Like not to say a mammy is derogatory way, but I'm like a mammy. Like I'm catering to you. Like if you come to my house today, I'm basically on my hand. You need this? You want water? You want ice? Let me dab your forehead. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how I am. I'm a real nurturing person. But if you cause me or you do something to me, you're going to get that other side, and that's not going to come back. Because if I treat you so well, I just feel like in general, when I meet people, I start off at 100. I'm going to treat you well. I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm going to be loyal to you. If I'm your friend and you're not going to catch me talking about you, you're not going to catch like I'm going to defend you. You're not. That's how I am. And if you don't give that back to me, or if you do something to me like that, you're going to get a beast that you don't want. You know what I'm saying? So because I'm so genuine to you. So I don't expect, like, if you do something back, it hurts me that you do it, and I may want to hurt you. And I would have to just completely stay away. So let me just act like you're not alive anymore in order to save your life.
Okay, but I agree with this. What happens if the mother expires?
Oh, she dead. Yeah, come on. That whole 6 feet under or burnt her crisp. Come on.
I can't.
Nice.
Listen, I want to
See me cremation.
I want to come to your house. I want to be in your wig room. I feel like you got a lot of wigs, and I would just want to try.
She
them
do. They in a girl. They hidden because her husband can't know all the wigs she got. Girl, they can't be in a room. They in a room.
The mama going and even in certain situations, like if it's like certain situation, my heart won't allow me to see a kid in the street or any like allowing them to go through something like that. But don't do me wrong either, because don't do me wrong. Because I'm not like that. And I do look out for kids because, like I said, I wasn't raised by my mother. My mother's a deadbeat. You know what I'm saying? My mother's a deadbeat. And I was not raised by my mother. And I despise deadbeat mothers. Like, if I see somebody, a parent, like that man who cut his daughter, that CJ so cool, I'm disgusted with what he did to that little girl on the internet. Like, do you understand what it is for little black girls in our hair?
Don't cut mine.
An opportunity for you to sit down with your daughter.
Maybe they got her glasses on, so you got to read that one to her. No.
Mace, Mem said when he came to your house, you offer him one prune juice and
no,
they don't bread.
No, he never ate so good. He was happy. Like it was a big day. It was like he was happy and he was excited. The mother was excited. Like, what are you doing? You cooking for him all the time because now he don't want to eat my food. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, it was a good thing. Like, because he would come, I ironed his clothes, and he wasn't used to that because he was like very independent. He was an independent child. So for me to be ironing his clothes and doing stuff, he's like, like, wow, whatever. And he felt he really liked that. And it wasn't him because he was a great child. He's wonderful. He's smart and intelligent. It was like a lot of adult situations that going on that I had to excommunicate myself out of the situation. I know when to get out when the getting is good. Like I've seen this before. Let me get out. But that was
also a bar at her house. I want to try it.
But that man that cut his hair, this daughter's hair, that was disgusting. But I thought that would be a perfect opportunity for a Black man, a father, to sit down with his daughter and discuss with his daughter why it was inappropriate for her to be dancing like that. And why men, don't typically, but he probably couldn't even express himself or be communicative in that way because you probably looking at the women that your daughter was imitating. So what do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? So that was just disgusting for me. For him to grab that little girl there and cut her hair off as a man, she's looking at you for protection and for guidance. So now when she gets an adult and she go out into the world and a man grabs her up and goes upside her head and cut her hair off, she's going to think about it as love because you're supposed to express love to her. And if my father did this to me, it was out of love. So now when someone on the outside does this to me, it's out of love. Like that was disgusting. You have scorned that little girl for life, and I don't like it at all.
Why is he not locked up?
Yeah, he needs to be in prison. That was.
No, this is he's one of them. He's a Black YouTuber. But
he's so cool because my kids used to watch him.
He does like pranks and different stuff like that. He on that side of YouTube where they be.
My kids used to watch him like 3-5 years ago. So like, they could watch him all in the morning. Like,
was it a prank that he cut the little girl?
I don't know.
No, they said, well, allegedly the story was that the little girl was dancing inappropriate, like she was gyrating, or the mother called him or something like, oh, she was out dancing, it was on tape or something. And so to punish her, you cut her extensions off. So the little girl is like, my hair, with extensions and braids, like sometimes your hair is braided in there. She's like, my hair, oh, I don't think it's that long, but you still be cutting, embarrassing this girl on national thing where she's going to be scorned for life. You don't even understand what it is for Black little girls in our hair. We already
What was the mom?
The Americans make us feel some type of way about our natural state anyway. Like I said, I love my hair is nappy underneath this hair. I put on a wig because of fashion. I'm a natural girl. Like underneath this wig, I like fashion because I like to change my wig. But this is not me. I take this off. This ain't me.
I got my natural hair.
That ain't me. I just like to look. I just want to change my look up.
I got a few shake and go wigs. If I don't feel like dealing with my hair right now, this all me right here. There's not no shake and go. But
yeah, I'm nappy. I like my hair nappy. I like my men with big noses. Like I'm that girl. But I like different without my natural hair. And I'm
shake and go. I shake her out. I plop her on my head, and I just go. I got wigs. I got hair. I got braiding hair. I got little ponytails. I feel inferior
for our hair, and for a Black man to get up there to his child and sit her down and cut her hair off in front of everybody.
How rude.
Like that was heart-wrenching for me because that's scornful. Like this is going to live in infamy on the internet. This is going to live. And for your father, the source that's supposed to be your protection, the one that's supposed to love and guide you, you could have really guided your daughter. You could have sat down and made an internet goal and sat down conversation with my daughter about, look, you know what? It's not appropriate for you to dance. Guys who's looking at you dancing like that and become attracted, those are not the right type of guys that you want to look. I know you're doing this or whatever, and the internet may seem because you got the sexy reds, you got everybody out here, whatever, and it's nothing but an agenda. That's an agenda that it wants to corrupt the Black queen. I'm telling you, like all this is shaking. It's out of the devil's booty hole. Like all this because you don't even find. Because I find myself like, what? I'm on the town thugging with my grand. Oh Lord, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you find yourself.
Bass, can you please not sing that song? Because every time somebody sings that song, it gets stuck in my head.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So because it's so catchy, and we don't know that that's the devil. Right
the
there.
lady who sung it like Tony Braxton.
Yeah,
lady
you
was
don't
so
help
good.
either, Judge. Because then you want to sing it like Tony Braxton, and then it's
I
stuck
mean,
in my head
she
again.
said, "How about that sound? Fucking with my round."
I can't stand.
This is
Please
what I'm
stop.
saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could just say, break my home. You know what I'm saying? It's like crazy. Like, and we finding ourselves being attracted and listening to it. Like, this woman is like one of the most popular rap artists of our time right now. Are you serious?
This ain't my time. This
No,
is
I'm
my
talking about
time.
of the time.
My time was
Not my time, but you know,
this
Yeah,
ain't my
a good
time.
time.
I'm talking about this current time. And like, what are we doing? We are pushing this agenda of booty shaking. Every time you talk, the whole internet stinks. Every time I open up my phone, I smell ass. Like
I'm done. God, every time you open.
I'm saying, because all you see is this.
I'm done. You're not.
All you see is that. Like, I'm like, girl, like, it's disgusting.
I can't.
And these kids, and you got kids. You saw the one with the 3 girls on the table, the 3 little girls dancing on the table, gyrating. It's crazy, and like we don't even see what's happening. Like, we're so wrapped up into other things, like, and we don't even see what's happening, and it's crazy. Because we're normalizing it. It's becoming normal with not shaming. With the first thing, if you say a girl is acting inappropriate, or she may be acting trampy or slutty or something, oh, don't shame her. You're slut shaming. No, we need to slut shame, because if we slut shame, we would have had them 3 little girls twerking on that table. It's still shameful. We cannot do as what women. We are women. We are queens. We cannot do what men do. We are not men. Period. And they go, oh, I could do it just like a man. No, you can't. That's why we are different. It's X and Y for a reason.
I believe
Why are
men
you
should be
acting
on
like that?
control.
I mean, I hear you, Mace. You know what I'm saying? I hear you, but I feel like this. It's up to parents to raise. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is your 3, 4, and 5-year-olds knowing who Sexy Red is or what she do?
Yeah.
Well,
That
you as a
makes-
parent, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, yeah, these artists are put out, they put out stuff to be catchy, to be trendy, to get shock value, because shock value makes you money these days. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna put that on all of their shoulders. Like,
No,
at the
I'm
end
not
of the
putting
day,
it on the artist. I'm putting
no
it on
woman
the
out
people.
here. Listen, if you have a daughter and she out here being trampy and trifling, you trampy and trifling. Because 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10, they following they mamas and what their mama did, or they rebelling against something that they
Right.
don't
That's
agree
what I'm
with
saying.
their
I'm putting
mama.
it on the
So
people,
if
not the artist.
Red, Sukiana, and all the rest of them that's out here, doing what they're doing, thugging with their
Not the artist. I'm not putting it on the artist. What I'm saying
No.
is that you know what they're pushing. And
right, but
as
that's
a
what I'm saying.
people-
But you need to
As a
watch and
people, like
control
as
what
a
your
whole, like what
kids
I'm saying is
watch.
like you're not gonna let your daughter listen to it, right?
Who?
Right?
My
Who?
daughters?
Right.
I mean, they listen to it, but they don't.
No,
I
but
mean,
what I'm
they're
saying is
not
your
acting like
daughters
that,
know
though.
it's a song. Your daughters know because they have the proper guidance from you, right? To understand.
Yeah,
that it's a song.
girl, I'm still on this YouTube, right?
Right.
So they ain't acting like that.
No, what I'm saying, Jay had the proper guidance from you to not be out there twerking, right?
Right, but my thing is, people want to say, not you, but people always want to say, oh, the artists need to do this, they need to be more mindful. And yeah, to some extent,
No,
yeah,
that's
you
their
know what I'm
job.
saying? But
No,
these
but
artists
their
are
job
grown,
is to
making
put
music
out
for
a
grown
product.
people. Your children, your parents shouldn't be listening to that.
But your job is to put out a product. I'm not blaming the audience, the artist. What I'm blaming is our audience overall. We fall into the trap. You understand? Like what we fall into, like even with our bodies, like you see with the women with their bodies, like with the bodies and the overdone and the hips and stuff like that. We fall into an agenda to be in line with certain things. We fall into formation. What Beyonce was talking to, like once they put something out, like you said, just because Sexy Red, we've been had the sexy songs. We had the Millie Jacksons, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? We had the Millie Jackson, we had the Nasty of the Nasty. You know, people that really get down and get nasty.
I
This ain't
still
the first
remember
time
that
you
song.
heard
I'm
nasty
gonna
music.
kiss you
But
when
as
I
a
miss
whole,
you.
we are being blind to whereas people are not parenting their children, like you said. As a whole, we're being blinded to whereas we had Little Kim, we had Little Kim and Little Nasty music and stuff like that. but it's getting out of control because it's like kids are raising kids. It's like kids are raising kids, so you don't have the culpability to express to your child, this is music, maybe you shouldn't be doing this, whatever. Kids are out there on tables dancing. And I do blame the parents. I don't blame the artists, because just because I may make a song that may be ratchet or something like that, and if your child listen to it and dance to it, oh well, control your child. You know what I'm saying? But the whole, as a whole, we don't see what's happening. We're being corrupted on a higher level. That as a whole, and we're sitting here like, oh, okay, shake it down, bust it down. No, we're being corrupted on a higher level because it's becoming normal. Like I said, who said before, if you go around and have sex with 50 men, what was you called?
Okay, but I'm gonna say this. Nah, I mean, I just think the fact that people don't know what to not put on the internet, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like
everything is being exposed.
But when I was growing up, I was a dancer. Maybe I feel different because in New Orleans we got our bouncing. We gonna bounce. I've been bouncing since I was a little girl, and I'm gonna bounce all the way to my grave. My grandmother used to love to see me dance. My aunt used to call it
two different things.
Oh girl, baby, it was baby when Jubilee made stop shaking the wash and shake it, pause, slide, big the bounce, tell me you mean it. Lean on back, do the beanie weenie. And when we was monkeying on a stick, baby, in 1990, you got a monkey on a stick, baby.
Yes.
I was a little girl, and
that's the Magnolia.
But what I'm saying is, for me, I guess I look at it differently than other people because it is part of my culture. We dance. The only difference is when my auntie and they be like, "Come, let me see you do the dance," whatever. We had Polaroids. We had them cameras, them Kodak cameras that you snap it and then you gotta wind it. Somebody got the one day find the camera 30 years later and go bring it to Walgreens to develop the film. We didn't have social media, but I do think there's a difference between our parents' generation that raised us, and then a lot of us are going through therapy, unlearning some things that we thought were normal, things like that. So we are finding a balance and learning the good parts to take with the bad parts to,
it's the total different. Everybody had the dances or whatever. And I know, like from New Orleans, you got the bounce and everything else.
But what I'm saying is, I think the difference is because I hear a lot of us saying, "Woo, thank God we didn't have no social media back when we was younger," but I don't think it would have been this bad when we was younger because we was private. We didn't want everybody to know what we was doing.
It's no shame. This is what I'm saying. It's no type of thing. Like, because I party like the next, please. I was drinking, please. If somebody tell me that, like Maxine was hanging off a bar table. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I've done. But that's, like you said, it was no social media and it was a different tact to the situation. Like, you didn't want people to know your dirt or you put it out there. Now they're putting it out there with no shame. And like, people are switching their eyes to be like, okay, this is okay. You understand? This is okay, because we're becoming numb to the situation. You see how we see Krishan and we see all the antics to where we laughing about it, we be like, okay, whatever, like that. If somebody had did this around our time, we found out about it, we'd be like, what? Now it's not shocking because the internet and society have normalized it and made it so normal for us to look at these things and be like, okay, it's a difference from dancing, from New Orleans bouncing to what these kids is doing. It's a whole difference. It ain't the same.
I got in trouble as a kid. Kaya's My Neck and My Back came out. There was no social media.
You didn't like to mention Kaya. Don't mention Kaya and her neck and her back because you saw how she read Sex and Rec. She said she did. She did not raise none of these
when that song came out, and it wasn't a situation of my mother let me listen to it because that was not the case. Me and my cousin, she heard us singing the song because we had heard the song. Back in 106 and Park days, we had heard that song, and we got in trouble. We got whooping, not only by our mamas, but also by our grandma. It was you not singing that song, you don't know anything about that. I'm gonna say this.
You knew about it. Did you know about it?
No. No. When I say I was a kid, I mean I was a kid. I'm only 25, so I was a child when that song came out.
Damn, was you born?
I was born in 98.
When did that song come out? Because I'm like, damn, was you born?
I forget when the song came out, but I know I was a kid. They was playing it. I'll say this. check this out. I always tell people I am not for your children to watch. I have a mouth like a sailor. If you've ever had a phone call with me, you know this is true. I curse like a sailor. I don't hold back on certain things. When it comes to YouTube, I do put the preference on. This is not meant for kids. My channel is not meant for kids. I am nobody's role model. I try to be me and operate in the best space that I can in the world that I live in with the life that I've been given. And I try to show up as a semi-decent person. But I'm nobody's role model. I'm nobody to look up to. I just try to operate in myself. I hope you look up to yourself. Your kids are your kids. I don't have no kids. Now, if I'm around people's children, I try to, monitor what I say because, there's people kids and, I don't want to cuss in front of their kids and then you be upset because your kid know all the curse words in the book. I try not to do that, but I don't have children. So I have a niece, I have nephews, I have a little sister. I try my best not to operate in the space of, well, certain things that I watch, they shouldn't be able to watch. Like if I'm watching like cartoons that are obviously curse words and adult jokes in them, you're not going to watch that with me. If I feel like there are certain YouTube channels that you shouldn't be watching, then I'm going to try my best to keep that away from you. But I think the problem is that in these times, even though I don't have children, I do see a lot of people just hand their children like tablets and phones because they don't want to be bothered, and it's the easiest thing to get the kid to leave them alone or just go sit down somewhere. And instead of doing the due diligence for some people, not all, and putting it on YouTube Kids or putting it on like the educational cartoons and stuff like that, the kids are able to be on regular YouTube where you have people cursing and you are finding these different pages where people are dancing, and it's not in the bounce and it's not in the traditional dances that are for people's culture. It's none of that. So it goes back to, if you don't want your children, and I'm saying this with my chest, if you don't want your children to be seeing these things, especially the young kids, then maybe it's time to start actively monitoring what they're doing. Like, I couldn't be on the internet doing any of this stuff because if so, I would get in trouble. There was no this. I waited to make a Facebook. You had to be 13 years old to have a Facebook account, and when I turned 13, I had me a Facebook account, and even then, I wasn't doing nothing on it. Other people I knew had Facebook accounts, and some of them people got pregnant in middle school. Sure did, graduated with them. But I'm not saying that's the reason why it happened. But I had a little fear. I had a little trembling in my heart. And I knew that there were things that I could do and there were things that I couldn't do. And if I was out here doing the things that I couldn't do, I would get in trouble. I don't like getting in trouble. Because then stuff gets taken away from you. Or you get on punishment. And you can't do stuff. And I like to be in a space of, I can do whatever I want, but I can still be in my space. So maybe it's time for people to start monitoring what their children are doing. And maybe if you got songs from, well, I don't listen to Sexy Red. I only know one song by her, and that's because everybody else keeps singing it, the judge included, and getting it stuck in my head. I don't listen to her. I wouldn't let, I'm not saying other people can't listen to her.
Help it because it's so catchy, because that's scary.
But I wouldn't let like my sister or my niece or my nephews listen to her because that music isn't meant for children. Going back to Kai is my neck, my back. That wasn't meant for a child. I heard it. It wasn't like my people allowed me to hear it. I heard it, and because it was catchy, I sang it, and then I got
beat. I said, but you know what? That's true. But a lot of times, like parents, like now in this day and age, like before, it was probably you could get more of a hold on you because you have more. Their parents have more control. Like a lot of times, we go to school right now, and I worked in the board of ed. That's what I do, and the kids are bringing their phones. The kids are playing stuff that easy accessible to porno, and they're showing these other kids. To whereas these other kids, even if their parents are strict at home, they're seeing these things. And a lot of times in the urban community, like because I work like in District 10, the urban in the urban communities is like a urban community. A lot of time with the public educational system, I believe they went wrong a lot of times when they stopped suspending children. They started doing in-house suspensions. They started suspending the kids and then bringing them to school and then isolating the kids, basically getting them prepared for solitary confinement. So they would isolate the kids while the kids are still in school. So now the parents had an easy out. The parents didn't have the if you get suspended, your parent was whipping you behind. If you come home with a suspension slip, the parent is whipping you behind, regardless if your parent was a working parent or a stay-at-home parent. Your parent didn't want to spend them 8 hours dealing with you. That's why they wanted you in school. So they made sure they handled their business on disciplining you to where as whatever you did before, you didn't do again. Or kids that were smart, they knew better than to do that again, because if I get suspended, my parents going to kick my behind because now I'm in the house the whole week. They may have to take off work. They may be losing money, losing whatever. But now the educational system, that's what I'm saying, the agenda. That's what I'm saying, like the world agenda. Like you would in-house suspend these kids, so parents are not too concerned, especially if you may have a slacking parent or a parent that's a little ghetto or urban or whatever. I don't give a damn if the little Jaquavius is in school. He in school. Little Jaquavius.
Oh my God.
Jaquavius is not home. Yeah, he got suspended, girl, but he in school. What? I don't got no answers. I'm home. Why? Like it's a lot of that. It's a lot of that. And whereas parents was off the hook with their kids, you didn't have to discipline your kid. Your kid got in trouble, but your kid is still in school out of your hair. And that's a lot. That's when I say agenda is agenda, being a world agenda. And you'll see it in 2025 when everything go to hell. And don't remember, I told you so. I saw it about 10 years ago. Everything is going to go to because we're sitting here, we're setting the tone right now. What we're doing right now, we're setting the tone for what's to come. And it's a whole agenda, and it's sad.
And with that being said, y'all make sure y'all stack up on y'all water, y'all hygiene projects. Lord, I'm not the project.
Projects.
Hygiene projects. Some of y'all might need to do some projects to get your hygiene in order. I don't know, but with that being said,
not the hygiene, Nola.
Girl, I mean, I'm just saying.
You know, Sexy Red said her coochie stink. She said she was working so hard.
I'm not going there with you tonight to talk about her coochie because I don't should not be stank. I'm not about to discuss her coochie, not tonight.
You said she was working so hard till it stank. She's like, I was working hard, child. I was sweating.
Oh, girl. And with that being said, we love you all. We will see y'all week after next. Remember, Night Court is bi-weekly. Thank you, DeQuasia, for being
wait.
6 months.
Wait. Yeah, let's see what DeQuasia said.
Yeah. People are normalizing things in order to be seen because we live in a society where they work 3 times harder for us to not be seen. And you are correct, DeQuasia. And I thank you all again for being here. And remember, I'm out of town, thugging with my